Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another brand new exciting show of Avotech. Yo, I don't know whether to call this Avotech on the road, Avotech on air, yo, but don't worry about the mess behind. It's not even a mess, yo. Do you know what's worth behind here? Yo, the cameras and all the equipment worth behind here is more than, okay, I'm not saying more than your net worth, but you feel it up, alright? So, welcome back again. Thank you so much for the reviews and the comments on our previous episodes. Yeah, we've been doing phones for quite some time, but today we take it a notch higher. Alright? Camera people, cinematographers, videographers, filmmakers, everybody, photographers, everyone, this is for you. Today we have an amazing camera. Welcome. This is the all-new Canon C80. EOS C80 cinema line. The previous one was the Canon C70. It was the flagship for this kind of series. So today we have the C80. We're going to talk about the C80, everything all around it. You're going to see everything about it, do some feature test shots, you see how they are. And thank you so much to Canon South Africa for linking me up with this amazing camera. Yo, Canon East Africa, Canon Kenya. Anyway, and shout out to Newf, thank you so much. Now, tuanze kazi sasa. So now, design and ergonomics of the C80. Now let's look at it. It's compact as usual. The C870 maintains the design and compact of like the C70 the way it was. So the C80 is still compact. Let's look at on this side. It has a lot of things, a lot of improvements from the C70. We shall get this bit by bit. So we start with how it looks on the ergonomics of it. It has a 3.5-inch LCD. There it is. Then it has, on this side, you'll see the audio inputs, channel 1, channel 2. Now, it has an SDI out. Here it is. So you can do your broadcasting, blah, and all that. It also has an HDMI out down here. Alright, so HDMI out, then it has the control, the USB, the headphones, the mic, and then it has, these are the audio inputs. It has a mini XLR inputs, 2 of them. Here they are. Now, one of the key features about the C80 is that it has inbuilt ND filters. So these are the buttons for the ND filters. That they are the white balance, the control. Then you have, what else? It has different mounting options at the bottom. Then it uses a BP A60 battery. It's an amazing one. It's big. It's we shall talk more about the battery, but Nikubo, it's big and it can last for hours. Then here we have the battery release and the power DC in. We also have an Ethernet cable for Cat 6. You can monitor it when your meters and meters apart. Then we have this button right here. You can set all your settings and everything. We have the menu button. We have the function button for you to be able to set anything that you want. You have the iris. You have the magnifying button. You have the media and then slot selector. So it has 2 slots for storage. So now we have the slot select A and B for the media. So the card slot is here. As you can see, let's open it up. You can see option A, option B. So you can have 2 SD cards recording. Then we have a BNC for time code. We have it here at the front. So it's written clearly time code. So you can plug into that. Then you have the record button. All these functions, all these numbers, you can push them and put them to whatever use that you want. Then now, let's open up the screen. This is the power button and we power up the camera. There it goes. There it is. The 3.5-inch LCD. Is it touch? Let's see. Yes, it's touchscreen. So touchscreen, 3.5 inches LCD. Now, let's get now to all the dynamics and everything about this camera. Now, the main thing now, we're done with the build and the ergonomics. And then, I'm using an RF mount lens. This is a 35mm lens. That's the lens I have on this. We shall talk about the lens later. Now, let's talk about the sensor of the C80. So the C80 comes with a 6K full frame sensor, a very big upgrade from the Canon C70. The C70 had a super 35mm sensor, so this one is coming full frame, 6K CMOS. So it comes though, gives you very good image, an exceptional image, and it does very well in 6K up to 30 frames per second. You can do 4K up to 120 frames per second, and it has various filming and shooting options. Okay, so it's a very big upgrade from the Super 35. It can also still shoot on Super 35 sensor, so you can choose between full frame sensor and the Super 35 sensor. That's what the C80 gives you, and it has an amazing image quality, as you can see. Now one of the best things they have done on the Canon C80, it has a triple base ISO setting. So it has the triple base ISO, it's 800, 3200 and 12,800. What that means is that it can be able to record in low light and still give you a very amazing image. Okay, so it does amazingly well in low light compared to even other cameras, because you know what, sometimes you're at a shoot, at an event, you're filming something and you can't even use lighting, or you don't even have the lighting, so you can pump up your ISO all the way up to 12,800 and it will still give you an amazing image without grains. All right, perfect image. Canon, salute for that. So the Canon C80 incorporates a Canon dual pixel CMOS autofocus too, and it offers reliable and swift autofocus, very fast autofocus, and the back illuminated sensors facilitates efficient highlight and a broader autofocus area, making it particularly effective for tracking subjects such as faces, animals, or any objects. So the autofocus aspect of it is one of they have autofocus too, the CMOS sensors, so it captures the images. You can track a face, you can track any moving object, or and you can also lock it and decide, you know what, I want to track this, lock it, go, if you're on a gimbal, go around it, and it keeps that focus perfect. When talking about the connectivity of the C80, it has a 12G SDI output. That means it's a very fast video output. Then it has, as I mentioned earlier, the 2 inputs, mini XLR for sound. It has another microphone option, 3.5mm, and then it has the headphone part. It has the HDMI bit where you can have your output on HDMI, and then the XLRs now are controlled in here. So this way you can control the microphones options for the inputs. You have input 1, input 2, you have line, mic, and plus 48. So you can choose either you have your channels can either be automatic or manual. You can set it to either microphone, line, or internal. So you can set it to any side that you want. It has those amazing. It has the inputs and all the outputs that you may need, either for broadcasting. You can still use it for live streaming if you can. You can use it to broadcast, to show to your screen, to your focus puller. They can follow everything. It has all those outputs. So let's talk about the battery life. So the Canon C80 can be powered with a BPA60N battery. It can give you all the way shooting at full frame and raw. It can give you up to 380 minutes. So, and also can power it with any. I have a B30N battery. It can power it up to 2-3 hours filming and shooting full frame in 6K. So it has a very good battery, and it has very good performance in terms of performance optimization, in terms of battery consumption. So it has an amazing record on that. So, but then again, I'll go to the field and test it and see how the battery lasts. Then we give you an in-depth and a clear review of how long that battery lasts. So the Canon C80 recording formats and all post-production capabilities, it supports Canon Log 2 and Log 3 gamma modes, and then it offers a high and expanded dynamic range with excellent and tonal reproduction in both highlights and in shadows. This feature, it enhances basically what this feature does. It enhances flexibility in post-production, allowing you can add your own precise color, you can do your own grading, image adjustments. The key thing about filming RAW is that you have all those options of how you can grade your image, what you can change, what you can adjust. So it supports Canon log 2 and 3. So yeah, you got a good image to play around with in your color grading, so you can get that image and color that you're looking for. So the Canon C80 records in a couple of formats. Format number 1, it has cinema raw light, that's a CRM, which supports full frame 6K, recording up to 30 frames per second. It also has, we have the ST, enables super 35mm, it's cropped up to 4K recording, 30 frames per second. Then we have the light, the LT, it's a super 35mm crop mode, allows 4K recording up to 60 frames per second. So you can do the raw all the way up to 6K and up to 4K. And then it also have format number 2 that does record, it records with, is the XF AVC, what normally is as .mxf, which records at a ratio of 4:2 10-bit video with oversampling from the 6K super sensor, and it delivers a detailed 4K imagery without cropping. Then it also supports frame rates up to 120 seconds in 4K. Let's go to the third option of format, is the XF AVCS, which offers a ratio of 4:2 10-bit recording in MP4 format. It's an organized naming system or folder structure and all that, those things that come with the MP4 format and all that. Then we have another MP4 format of XFHEVC. Then again, still provides an efficient 4:2 10-bit. Then supports high frame rates such as 4K up to 120 frames, 2K up to 180 frames per second. So those are the recording formats offered by the Canon C80. Those are the options it has in terms of recording. So yeah, that's all about the Canon C80 series. An amazing upgrade. Now, always on Avotech, we always have what we call the avometer. So we're going to go through all the features it has, grade them on the avometer, and we see how it fares. All right, so avometer, let's go. So avometer, sensor and image quality of the Canon C80, what say you? Gives it a 9 out of 10. Okay. Then the another amazing feature is the triple base ISO avometer. That's a 9, another 9 out of 10. Okay. The autofocus system, it was in the C70. It's also, they have maintained in the C80. Canon avometer, what say you? An 8 out of 10. Okay. On the connectivity and the outputs and everything about the comes, all the features comes with the C80 avometer. A 7 out of 10. 7. Okay. Then on the design and ergonomics of the C80, still maintains the how compact it is and all that from the C70. Nothing, no major change, still light, very good for handheld. Avometer, I would say a 7.5 out of 10. Okay. The battery life, BP 60. An 8. Okay. Then the recording formats and the post-production flexibility. Avometer, let's go. And it's an 8 out of 10. Okay. Now let's go to the overall performance of the C80. Let's go. We give it a rate of 8.5 out of 10. The C80 stands out as a versatile and powerful tool for filmmakers. It delivers high quality imagery and features. It has a range of features that works well. The full frame 6K sensor and the advanced autofocus system. It gives you, and then also the robust connectivity options that you get, it gives you the edge in terms of your filming. Basically, you can go with this camera and maybe rig it with a couple of lenses, and you can be able to get very amazing cinematic shots. Okay, so if you're a budding filmmaker, cinematographer, even if you're a pro cinematographer, these are cameras that you can use. Even if you have the other big cameras and everything, you can take these as your big camera or as your second camera to use. But if you're an intermediate or a budding, you're getting into the cinema world, these are good entry level into the cinema world. You can use it to capture amazing films. It's not bulky, so it's easy to travel with. Just rig it with a couple of good lenses. Canon have an amazing lens. It has an RF mount lenses, so you use the RF mount lenses, or you can use the adapters, and it can give you good and amazing images. All right, so thank you so much everybody for watching the Avotech show. Thank you Canon South Africa for giving me this camera for review. Msinifuate bro, iacha huku maze, msinifuate. Anyway, it's an amazing camera. I'm sure you'll be seeing more of it on our shoots and on most of our shoots, as PichaClear will be having a couple of these cameras on board. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. Give us your comments, give us your reviews, anything that I have left out and you feel that you can add, kindly add it in the comment section. If you feel I've said something that is not right, add it in the comment section. We'll really appreciate. So thank you so much, and see you on the next one.